Have y'all seen that video that's going viral where basically it's a social experiment where a man and a woman, they're staged, right? They're actors. They walk past somebody and the woman puts a sticky note on a stranger. The sticky note says, "Help me." In the video, they showed 4 men take the note and be like, "Oh, what the heck," and keep walking. The 5th person was a woman who took the note and was like, "Oh my gosh, this person needs help." She runs, she takes the woman by the arm and grabs her from the man and they run away. And from that information, there are toxic women in the comments talking about, "This is why we choose the bear. Men were never the protectors. The woman is always the hero." All off a 20-second edited video. The person who made the video knew exactly what they were doing. They were building a narrative designed to attack and put men down and paint us out that we are not the protectors, when men and women know that men are the natural protector. And you have women in the comments saying the most disturbing things I've ever seen about men because they didn't allow a woman to put a sticky note on them. And the piece of shit person who made this video knew exactly what they were doing. They were baiting on women's emotions to make sure they overrided the logic of what was actually happening. So let's break down the inaccuracies of this social experiment. Number 1, your social experiment is for a stranger woman to go and put something, an unknown object, on a stranger man. The man is well within his rights to block the stranger's hand, because if you're in public, you don't go putting things on strangers and expecting them to be okay with it. Secondly, once you get the note on the person, caution and confusion is well understood. That's what you're supposed to feel like. The woman who at the end was the gullible one who didn't have that caution and confusion. The men in the video clearly saw right through it. They said, "Okay, this is clearly a prank. This is a social media experiment. This is BS." They're not falling for it. But because the men didn't fall for it, you have the toxic women in the comments coming to a conclusion that, "See, I told you men aren't the protectors," because they didn't fall for the prank. But you also do have a lot of people calling out the bullshit that they tried to pull in the video by saying, you cannot come to a conclusion that men are not protectors by showing us 4 men in an awkward social experiment that doesn't make any sense. If you actually wanted to do a social experiment that measured if men are the protectors, you would have put the woman in a situation where she needed to be saved, where she needed to be protected. A person sticking a note on you saying, "Help me," that you cannot conclude anything from that. It looks fake. It is fake. That's a terrible.
Fellas, I know you're lost. I know you're struggling. I know you're hurting because I was there too. Now I have my dream girl. I escaped the 9-to-5 workforce. I'm near my fitness journey goals. And I just want to show y'all that it's possible. To the young men out there, to the older men out there, feel free to join, because this is the place where men are supposed to come and vent, because God knows 10 years ago, I needed this. So feel free to join. And again, if you know a bro who would love a safe space and he needs a safe space, he's struggling with mental health, all that stuff, please feel free to invite him.